Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 23rd of November. This week begins with the Sun and Mercury finding their feet in your sister fire sign of Sagittarius. And of course, your sign is ruled by the Sun, and there's nothing more fiery than the Sun. This luminary is at the heart of our whole existence. So when the Sun and Mercury move back into this part of your horoscope, it naturally is a time when you can thrive. And if you really want to strut your stuff this week, well, you could, but I think you need to be conscious of the big astral picture. Mars, the planet of go-getting and, if you like, of ego, is actually in a very positive embrace with Saturn, the planet of structure. And if your ideas are clear, lucid, and you've thought them through well, you can come across exceptionally persuasively. If, however, you're looking for quite a lot of recognition or praise for what you're trying to do in a more individualistic way, I don't necessarily think that you're going to get the plaudits that you may want. And certainly in a love relationship, if you feel that it's never really had that sparkle that really makes you feel alive, that it's more of a friendship than an intense love affair, you may really think carefully about whether this is the right situation for you to continue with. If you're single, you may find yourself craving for that type of relationship, especially on the back of Wednesday's full moon. And there could be someone in your circle of friends who seems to be a potential partner for you. But proceed with caution, because whatever part of life you want to invest your energies in terms of a joyous way, you really need to think about what the ramifications are. Now, this all sounds rather serious, and why might that be? Well, I'm afraid it is because of the role of Saturn. Saturn opposes the full moon, it's conjunct Mercury for all of this week, and with the Sun for part of the week. But more than this, on the other side of the heavens is complex Neptune, forging a square with this cluster or stellium of energy in Sagittarius, and in the part of your horoscope that's to do with joint finances, sexuality, intimacy. So I do feel that if a relationship issue doesn't feel like it's going to plan, this could be quite an important week, and any decision you make could have a bearing on your situation for a very long time to go. So don't rush into it, consider it, make sure that you're being relatively detached. But if you do feel you need to make some changes to your life in order to get the best from yourself, then this is a week when you can show a lot of determination, but you may have to accept that it won't necessarily be easy. Remember that old maxim of no gain without pain, and you get the idea of the impact that Saturn can have. Saturn teaches us lessons, but it also takes us towards our true potential. It can be a force for good, and this sometimes gets forgotten. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.